A new experiment in GTA 5. Today we have 5 ramps, and each time the angle of the ramp becomes bigger and bigger. From the smallest to the most gigantic ramp. Be sure to watch until the end, like the video, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new experiments. Hello guys. As always, it's me, your favorite little penguin, Koki. Welcome to a new experiment in GTA 5 where we will test which car can make it across the entire GTA 5 map using the help of dangerous ramps, okay? Today with specially prepared unusual ramps. And there are 5 of them. The first ramp is at 10 degrees, then it gets higher and higher by a whole 5 degrees per ramp. That's 15, the third is already 30, which is twice as much as the previous ones, 4 is 40, and the very last one is 90 degrees upwards. This is the most dangerous one. Today we will check on which ramp you can fly to the very finish, and today we also have a diverse collection of cars prepared, ranging from mini bikes to super cheat cars. So watch until the end, give a like, and of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new cool experiments. Well, I suggest we don't delay and start right away with the first one. Today, the ramps are at 10 degrees. And for the 10 degrees, we have the first car. This is a bike, a regular bike. Well, not quite regular. A little big, just a little, just a tiny bit big, just a little bit. Nevertheless, we accelerate to 180 meters per hour and 10 degrees, which is quite low. The most important thing is that I don't press the gas, don't press the brake as the car stops. The distance it travels is the same. And 350 meters seriously isn't even half. Well, okay, just 350 meters, but still a decent result. Well, we're moving on, and next up is this kind of tractor. Indeed, it's unusual. It has 3 engines. Yes, a very unusual tractor. I think if we speed up, look, oh, it's even rearing up. Alright, attempt number 2, and 1, and 2, and 3. Whoa! Full throttle. Let's go! Now that's what I call turbo speed. Let's go. Wow, this is really very cool. Let's rear up and take off. Well, yeah, the main thing is not to flip over. Okay, it's moving, but not very far. And again, 150 meters. Well, almost like the last time. Wow, that was very close, but 150 meters is really not much. Our finish line for a moment is at 1,000 meters, at a kilometer, it turns out. So today we will check which car can fly 1 kilometer using ramps. So let's go for the next one. Whoa! And the next car is more interesting because it's a supercar. As you may have noticed, our cars today are arranged by levels. The first level is bikes. The second level is strange cars, for example, like this mini formula or that toilet or even a supercar on tracks. The third level, we have bikes, various supercars, sports cars. The fourth level is SUVs. The fifth level is sports cars and supercars. And the sixth, the very last level. These are cheat cars, for example, like this flying Lambo or a bed. Well, yes. So be sure to watch until the end. Today we will find out which ramp will be the winner, with which ramp you can really fly to the very finish, the greatest distance. So give a like, subscribe, and most importantly, write in the comments which ramp you are rooting for, because we are currently testing the first one and flying 325 meters. Damn, well that's even less than the bike. Looks like the very first ramp won't make it, won't win at all. No way. Well, alright, let's move on. This is exactly the fourth level, and that means it's an off-road vehicle. Well, overall you can see it has a total of 6 wheels. I would even say 8. 8 wheels. So we take the maximum acceleration possible with this off-road vehicle and see how far it can fly. Go! A 10-degree ramp. It doesn't launch the cars very high, but still, let's land on the wheels. Perfect. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. I believe it's some kind of scorpion. Come on, scorpion. I believe in you. 420 meters. Damn, I thought it would be more. We didn't even fly over half the map for a moment, and we've already tested almost all the cars on the first ramp. That's sad. But okay, let's move on. Wow, wow, wow. Now this is really interesting because it's a super duper car, sports car, or hypercar. Artists. I don't know the difference, but it looks very cool and confident, very fast. 300 kilometers per hour, 400 kilometers per hour, we can accelerate. Come on, please. The most important thing is to land perfectly on the wheels. Land. A perfect landing on the wheels. Couldn't be better. Only approximately 360 meters. It was extremely fast, but unlucky. It didn't work out, but okay. All hope is on the last car bet. It's sad, it's very sad, to be honest, because, well, what kind of bed? Seriously, 100 kilometers. How does it even drive? Doesn't even have wheels. It's certainly very sad, but okay, alright, why not? Let's go! What? She's flying! Seriously. Look, she's really flying, but according to the rules, I can't press the gas. I can't brake. So, please, we can only hope that she can glide right to the finish. Although, she's slowly slowing down, and even flying won't help us reach the finish. But by the way, this is the farthest car on the first ramp. And right now, we will surpass the 500 meter mark, which is exactly half. I think 500 can be counted, especially since it's moving a little there, so 500. I think it can definitely be counted for this super technical bed. And I never expected that a bed car could fly. Could you ever have imagined that a bed car could fly? It's certainly intense, it's really very intense, but nevertheless, this car covers exactly half of the map. Yes, we're heading to the second ramp. Well, it's time for the greens. We're moving to the second ramp, and it's already approximately 5 degrees more steep. So, instead of 10, we now have 15. And we also have this kind of jet-powered wheelchair. Okay, stop. I got carried away too quickly. This is really something. What kind of genius, what kind of engineer came up with this? This invention? A wheelchair with a turbo booster. Seriously. Well, okay, I suggest we don't delay and test it right away. Let's go! Woohoo! Charging the booster. No one mentioned the booster, so woohoo! Come on! Perfect. Alright, guys, I can steer, please. Come on. 500 meters, exactly halfway. Perfect. Come on. Roll. I wonder if turning the wheels with your hands like this counts. I think that's not allowed. So, unfortunately, darn, only 595 meters. Just a little short of 600, but that's a very good result, considering it's the first car at the green level. Well, this is much more interesting because it's a Formula 132. Of course, I think such a thing doesn't exist, but the most important thing is that this car should be much faster. Although, considering that the other car had boosters, I would have my doubts. But nevertheless, almost 500 kilometers per hour. Come on! We are close. I can't control the car, unfortunately. Come on, please, on the wheels! 700, right to the finish, just a little, on the wheels, and let's go. On the wheels, and let's go now. It braked. Oh, come on. Well, damn, that was really close. But, unfortunately, 850, 750 meters. We are passing through. Just a little bit was missing. 150 meters! Oh, that's sad. But nevertheless, I really like that each time we are flying further and further. And most importantly, really go down to the comments and write what you think. Which car collection will reach the finish today? Because something tells me that 10 degrees is really very little. 15, that's already better, but still not enough. Now 30, I think, is the most ideal. It's located right in the center. And I think this ramp is optimal. Not too high like that red one over there. And not too low like that green one over there. Or the very first one, the yellow one. So write in the comments what you think. I think most of today's winners will be from the blue collection. And what do you think? Write in the comments. It will be really interesting to read. And we accelerate and take off. Maximum acceleration. Let's go. Wow, that was good. I'm flying towards the finish. I see the car at the finish. It's very fast. Come on. Yes. Though, a little bit off course. But, guys, this is the first car that make it to the finish. Woohoo! Perfect! Congratulations if you wrote green collection in the comments. Well, we're moving on. So, has the time come? Time for green level SUVs. By the way, this is indeed also a military SUV. I suggest we don't delay and not examine it right away. The car is really cool, but we're going to take maximum acceleration and see how well we handle this challenge. Oops! I like that the cars land right on their wheels. It's perfect, just like roly-polies. The only thing is, this car is very heavy, so it stops very quickly. Only approximately 480 meters? Darn! We didn't even make it to the middle, but it's okay, we're not upset. Because next up is the real McLaren. Look at that, it even has doors that open upwards and... Something tells me that this car has everything. There's a 99% chance it will make it to the finish, so let's accelerate and fly at 400 kilometers h. Come on, please, McLaren, everything should go perfectly. Land on the wheels, come on! Yes. Ho, ho, ho. Did you see that? For such a trick, you definitely need to give a like. Oops. And we're already at the finish, so we already have 2 cars at the green level. I really like this. I suggest we quickly test the last flying Lambo like this, and immediately move on to the blue level. Because, in my opinion, it's the most interesting. This Lambo is supposed to fly, but for some reason it's not flying. Could it be that the fuel ran out? Oh yes, that's right, it's aviation fuel here. They mixed everything up, but guys, you can help refuel this Lambo. 1 like equals 1 liter of fuel. So right now, give a like and this Lambo will definitely fly. Oh, I can feel the tank filling up. Thanks for the like, guys. Wow, look, it actually worked. Okay, now let's activate flight mode. And accelerate to the max. Woohoo! It's a pity that I can't control this Lambo. Here it is landing and... Seriously. Damn, it's a flying Lambo, but... Unfortunately, I can't accelerate, can't brake, and it stops at 250 meters. Seriously, it's a flying lamp. Look, you can just take it like this in a second. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. And we're practically at the finish line. But, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. And we only fly 250 meters. Damn, it's like a beast in a cage, the most frustrating thing. Oh well, the most important thing is I'm not upset at all. Why? Because the time has come. For my favorite blue collection, although the red one is also cool, it should really be thrown upwards. Let's check which car seems cooler, which ramp more precisely seems cooler. Here we are testing both the cars and the ramp simultaneously. Now I'm a real Harry Potter, let's go. Just crashed, and that's it. No. How much is -1? Didn't even reach 0. See, I'm not Harry Potter, I'm some kind of Harry Potter. Well, okay, let's move on. Can we... No, we can skip it. Please? Seriously, a toilet on wheels. Yeah, you're kidding, but this is... Well, no, this is... Seriously, a toilet on wheels. Oh, my gosh. Well, okay, alright. Please, let it not get stuck like the previous car. Seems to be better. And, by the way, we're flying much higher now. Come on, toilet, please. This looks very funny and sounds very funny. A toilet. On wheels. Well, yes, and unfortunately, we're only flying 380 meters. But okay, I'm not upset yet. There are 4 cars left. I'm sure all 4 cars, every single one, will make it to the finish. Because this is the blue collection. The ramp is very good. The car should also be very fast. And this is some kind of sports car. A Corvette, probably. Probably a Corvette. So we take the maximum speed of 400. Let's go. 550 kilometers into the forest. I have no doubt that we will reach the finish. Absolutely no doubt. The most important thing is we land perfectly, not fall straight down like a stone on the wheels. Hey, no. Yeah, no. It's a prank. What kind of prank was that? Seriously? 900... 100 meters short. 100 meters? Seriously? That's sad. Okay, let's move on. The chances are, of course, getting smaller and smaller, but nevertheless, we can still end up as winners. Wow! And what kind of car is this? Guys, on the count of 3, I'll show you cosmic speed. 1, 2, 3, let's go. 700 kilometers. Stop. I think I'm overshooting the finish. Yes. Just a little bit. I think we'll fly 1,500 meters with ease. This is some kind of cheating. Dodge SRT, it's a Jeep SRT. Jeep SRT. But it turns out it flies over everything by 150% and heads straight to feed the sharks. Let's move on. This really should be the coolest ramp. I believe in it because it's a Porsche 911 with a very cool spoiler. And I'm sure we should reach fish 100% on it. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Wow, it's skidding, but I'm sure we can do it. Come on, come on, come on. The most important thing is to land correctly right on the wheels. No, we're plummeting down like a stone. We're plummeting down like a stone. And please. Perfect. 50 meters. Okay. The last noob of this blue ramp is this kind of pixelated one. It looks very cheat-like. I hope it will be just as clean. I'm quick because I'm really rooting for the blue ramp. Yes. It's very fast. Come on, 600 kilometers. Now even 650. Yes, wow, yes. Yes, wow, yes, yes. We're going straight to the finish. I'm happy. I'm very happy, guys, because this is already the second car, and we flew over again. We just flew over the finish line with 2 blue cars. I think this is 100% worthy of victory. Well, okay, maybe not yet. Worthy because we have the next ramp, and it's a whole 40 degrees. It should be very cool, considering that the first vehicle today is this kind of jet bike. So guys, I think we should 100% fly through all the challenges on it. And 1 and 2 and 3. Acceleration. Go. 1, 2, 3. Woohoo. Activating wings. Acceleration. And off we go. That's it. The most important thing is to fly like this, like an airplane. I am now a real airplane. I can't press back and forth, but I can fly. Steer correctly left and right. So, we should handle it perfectly. Go! We are descending. No, and there's no booster. Sad. It's very sad. But I hope we can make it. Come on, up, down, up, down. Perfect. Everything seems to be working out. Come on, come on. Oops. Come on, come on, come on. Now, we just have to cover 1,000 meters. Come on, right to the finish line. I don't know, honestly, if this can be counted or not. Because it seems like the wheels crossed. Finish. But it seems like the finish is here too. Write in the comments, it will be very interesting to read. But I think we can safely count this bike because it's really a cheat in its own way. And this is the first car of the purple level. Well, we're heading further. What kind of cyborg is this? Guys, I think at this speed we won't even make it onto the ramp. 50 kilometers per hour is the maximum, just so you know. Seriously, 50 kilometers per hour. Can we go any faster somehow? Why so slow? I think we won't even make it onto the ramp. Come on, oh, let's do it carefully and... Oops! Whoa! Woohoo! We did it! We traveled the whole 5 meters. That's more than a broom. Alright, let's not drag it out. Let's head straight to the next car, because I can't wait to find out which car, or rather, which ramp will be the winner today, because so far, we have a tie. We have the green ramp with 2 cars, the blue ramp with 2 cars, and the purple ramp already has 1 car. And I think that now there will be a second one. It's just a perfect throw to the finish. Yes, guys, this is the second car in the purple ramps collection, and for the 3rd time in a row, we are practically flying Mafridi over the map. Congratulations on the victory. Wow! And what kind of armored vehicle is this? I really appreciate it, of course, but the only thing is, because of this battering ram, I definitely think it will be quite problematic for us to drive on the ramp. And the car itself, I think, is indeed quite heavy, although it accelerated very well. The suspension is perfect. But, as I said, because of the extra weight, due to the armor, spikes, and this battering ram, it is very heavy. And the maximum it can fly is 500 meters. 500 meters is only half the map. This monster will definitely fly much further. So I suggest we get into this cool Mercedes GT 63. Not 63. This is, honestly, I don't know. Is 63 the G-Wagon? And this is some kind of shark, probably. Write in the comments if you know the exact name, because I only know that it's a Mercedes. But the exact name, not really. Oh! What? Looks like because of the suspension being too low, we just got stuck in the textures. Alright, let's take maximum acceleration. A little less, raise the car as high as possible, and... yeah, this is some kind of prank. I just can't get through. That's it, guys. This car is not participating in the trials. Alright, like this. Well, yes, at maximum speed, apparently it gets pressed down a lot because it's a sports car. And unfortunately, that's it. We fly, and Cover. Exactly 250 meters. Well, it's time for the cheat car. And... Wait, what? What is this? Mercedes. A Nike sneaker. Very interesting paint job. But even more interesting is whether this car can reach the finish line. I think the answer is obvious. Seriously? Wait. Well, no, I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. That's it. We're flying. Woo. Woohoo. Perfect. It turns out there are already 3 cars in the purple collection. Well, guys, all the cars are finished, which means the last 90-degree ramp is left. And it's not for nothing that it's red, the most dangerous, the toughest. And I'm sure this ramp has all the potential to win. Because so far, the score is 2-2-3. Let's go check what this ramp is capable of. Woohoo! I got it, we can glide. Gliding isn't prohibited either. Accelerating is prohibited, and we won't accelerate, right? We'll just glide. Okay, let's use glide. A little to the left, a little to the right. I'm actually flying away. No, what's in 100? Only 700. And I even flew into the ocean. Well, it didn't work out. What can you do? Stop! 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 Seriously? This is a trash can. It's just a regular... trash can. Well, okay. Okay. Let's test. The trash cans too. Why do all the cars lean to the right side? We're going to fly off again and cover only 100 meters. I mean, seriously. 100 meters is the max. Well, okay, here. Actually, the cars are interesting too, but something tells me they must be very heavy. Just take a real look. This seems to be a Dodge Challenger. Very fast, but instead of wheels it has tracks like these. This is no longer a supercar or a sports car, but a real tank. And something tells me that as soon as we land, we won't just drive off like on regular wheels. We'll just drop like a stone now. And that's it. Look, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we moved a little, but nevertheless got stuck. We carefully drive through and 500 meters. We overcome it. Well, not bad. Wow. And this is more interesting. It's some kind of sports Kamaz. It looks very fast considering it has this kind of shape. Oops. Sorry. And it should also be very heavy. But that won't stop us because we're accelerating to 450 kilometers per hour and taking off straight into space. The only downside is that this ramp is too high. It's directed straight up at 90 degrees and it just throws us upwards. So upon landing, we won't even roll anywhere. Well, at most 5 meters forward, and unfortunately, that's it. This is why this biggest ramp is bad, because with the previous ones, we could at least drive further, which allowed us to reach the finish, but here we just fall down like a stone. Wait, is it really just 2 cars left? On the red ramp, not a single car will reach the finish line. Is that a BMX? A regular BMX? Goodbye, red ramp. I think we have no chance, guys. This is terrible. It's just terrible. We really fly up, and of course I can see the finish. Yes, there's 1,000 written. 900, 800, 700, 600. But unfortunately, we just fall down like a stone. And there's no way we can reach the finish. 450 meters. Sad. Well, as for what to expect from this BMX, honestly, I don't even know. This is the last vehicle for today. Seriously. A regular BMX. Okay, at least we can jump on it. 1, 2, 3. Wow! What? Without a ramp? Brake, stop, brake, too much. This is overkill. Oh. Enough. Braking. How is this? What kind of cheating invention is this? I'm shocked. But this is the first vehicle on the red level. And, as it turns out today, the last 5th place is taken by the first ramp because there are 0 vehicles here. The 2nd place is taken by the last ramp because there is only one such cheating bike here. Then, the 3rd and 2nd places are shared by this orange one. The green and blue ramp and the 1st place is taken by the purple ramp, so if you wrote it in the comments, you're absolutely awesome. You'll get a heart from me in the comments. And most importantly, if you like this video, be sure to like it, subscribe to the channel, don't forget about the bell, also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new cool videos. And of course, write in the comments which cars can be tested in the next episode. Well, as always, it was me, your favorite penguin, and see you again. Bye-bye.